possible so that they, when they're trying to walk up and touch something, it goes off as quickly as possible, gets them in there. So with these, there's a lot of things people do. Everybody has their own style. You know, it's kind of a thing where you talk to your grandpa and the way they did it is always the best way. But I always get a can of tuna or sardines, take the top off. I don't really, you can use the sardines, they work, but I actually just want the metal tin. So I put a hole in the back of the tin, I set it here, and I actually tie it to the back of my trap. So that way they go in there. I've actually had raccoons smart enough to walk here. This is your pan. When you touch this, when the door shuts behind them. So they walk in here, hit this, it closes behind them. They're stuck. I've actually had to walk up, put their back feet here. This is a 1.5, and then this is that dog proof. This one hasn't been used, so don't worry about anything being wrong with it. That's the dog proof trap. You'll see a lot of mine. With all these, they have these hooks in the back, or the little spring there. Again, you're doing it at your own risk. Don't put your finger in the hole. What? Oh no, they're all pretty bad. So, what he's trying to do there is essentially what you're doing is, this is your spring down here and it's connected to this piece up here. And you see it just wants to come and hold this way. So when you set it, you actually just close it down. This is your dog, and it hits this trigger down here. So again, you set it real light, and they reach in there and that trigger goes. So the only two things you have to worry about. One, the biggest risk, don't put your finger in the hole, you'll be good to go. The second one is, that spring wants to throw it back out. All it's gonna do is smack your hand. Can it hurt? Certainly. So some people do them this way because they get it better on your pad. I do them this way if your finger strength's good enough. Basically, because when you get them down, you take your one finger. Raccoons, you'll be amazed at this one. It's actually called moonshine, but it's sweet. So as you can imagine, there's sweet and there's sours, there's bad, there's good smells that you can get with that. It's strong. It's supposed to get strong. It gets out there so you can smell it and get it on. So that one's actually not bad compared to. So bait. Put this back here. With some of that other bait, that stuff we sent around, I like